Is your patio drab, boring, or just plain old? Today I'll show you just how easy it can be to add color and protection to your cement patios, concrete walkways, or old stepping stones. Any concrete surface inside or outside your home can be transformed into a work of art using just a few simple steps. Preserva Products, makers of Preservawood exterior wood stains, developed a penetrating and semi-transparent concrete stain called ColourCrete. With this stain, you could do a multitude of things, like revitalize old concrete, spice it up with some color, or even create amazing patterns using only masking tape and a little creativity. How about we get started? As you can see, we have some furniture and other things we need to move. Phew, how easy was that? Now we need to sweep all the dirt and debris. While you're doing that, keep your eyes peeled for any grease or oil spots. You'll need to scrub those out with detergent. Any other coatings, like paint or epoxy, will need to be either stripped or ground off too. Once all the dirt and junk is clear, get out a hose, strap on a pressure nozzle, and spray down the area. Now it's time to relax a bit and let the surface dry for the final step. Maybe grab some lunch or run a few errands. When you get back, drip a few drops of water like this. If it absorbs easily, then you're ready to get staining. For those of you with smooth or finished concrete like this one, you're going to need to etch before you stain. The concrete has to be porous, but don't worry. This process is easy thanks to Preserva Products Cleaner and Etcher. Before you start, safety first. As you can see, I have my boots, gloves, and eye protection. For the etcher, you need a plastic watering can, brush on a pole, and your trusty watering hose with pressure nozzle like this one. Now that we're all prepped, let's get started. Take the watering can and apply the etcher like this, nice and easy. Make sure to let it soak into the surface for a bit. Once that's done, grab your extended brush and scrub away. You'll see the cleaner and etcher start to foam. That means our organic salt etcher is working its magic on your concrete. All the calcium and impurities are being removed so you can get a nice stain. Thankfully, this etcher is way friendlier than your traditional acids, which are toxic, not to mention hazardous to breathe. Now that the concrete is etched, rinse it off with your hose like so. See how the foaming stops when an area is clear? That's important because we don't want any residual etcher left on the surface. What's so great about this particular cleaner and etcher is that it's biodegradable, meaning we can wash it all off like this and not have to worry about harming our plants or animals. Once we're done cleaning, come down here and check the texture of the concrete like this. We're going for 120 grit sandpaper on the roughness scale, so if it looks like your concrete is still smooth, you might need to etch again. This concrete is ready to stain. Remember, those of you with brand new concrete, you're going to have to wait at least 30 days before you stain, so be patient. That's all for today. Tomorrow we can start the staining process. You don't want to stain when it's too hot outside, so no need to rush the job. Lucky for you, we etched ahead of time, so we can start staining right now. For this demonstration, we have a terracotta stain and also a gray trim to accent the color. These are only two of the many natural earth tones to choose from. It's always a good idea to test your stain on a small area first. That way you can see how the color will respond to your concrete before applying on your entire area. Okay, here we have a couple of different tools for applying our stain. A pump sprayer, a brush, and a roller. I'm going to show you all three, but you only need the one best suited for your project. And here we are using a paint pen with a liner and roller to apply the stain. This method gives a more uniform look, but you have to stir the stain each time you add it to the paint pan. You don't want to have an uneven streaking or anything like that. If you want an even more uniform look, simply add a second coat. It's entirely up to you. Here we're using the pump sprayer, and then brushing to make sure the stain is completely absorbed. This way we'll have total control of how the stain looks. If you want to add patterns or textures to your surface, feel free to use masking tape or other faux painting techniques to get a variety of creative designs. Now that we're all finished, let's wash all our brushes, rollers, and other tools with water and let them dry. Easy application and easy cleanup. ColourCrete is designed so that anyone can make their concrete surfaces look great. One last thing. You're going to want to wait at least a day or two before you put your furniture back. You've got to give the stain some time to let it take hold, so it might be time to break out the lawn furniture. ColourCrete gives your concrete patios and walkways a whole new look that's easy to apply and hard to beat. Do it yourself and get professional results in your own backyard.